What if I told you there are places on this planet you'll never see? Not because they're hidden, but because you're not allowed to go there. No tickets, no tours, no trespassing. These places exist in plain sight. Islands, rooms, bunkers, facilities, protected by laws, walls, or fear itself. Some are guarded by nature, others by governments. And a few? We're not even sure why we're kept out. Maybe it's for our safety, maybe it's to protect something much darker. But one thing is clear. These locations are real, restricted, and terrifyingly off-limits. In this episode of Voxorium, we'll take you to the edge of the forbidden, to 5 of the most mysterious places on Earth you're simply not allowed to visit. Just don't get too curious. Curiosity is how people disappear. Somewhere in the Bay of Bengal, surrounded by blue waters and ringed with reef, lies an island untouched by time and off limits to humanity, North Sentinel Island. It's not a nature reserve or a military site. It's home to one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth, the Sentinels. For over 60,000 years, they've lived in complete isolation, rejecting every attempt at contact. And not just with silence, but with arrows. Helicopters sent after the 2004 tsunami were met with spears. Fishermen who drift too close are never seen again. Even the Indian government has declared the island a no-go zone, not just to protect outsiders, but to protect the tribe itself. No photos, no drones, no documentaries, just mystery. In 2018, an American missionary attempted to reach them, hoping to spread his faith. He was killed within hours of landing. Some say the Sentinels are hostile. Others call them sacred. But one thing is certain. Of all the forbidden places on Earth, this one might be the most untouchable. In the middle of the Nevada desert, where the air shimmers from heat and silence stretches for miles, lies a patch of restricted land. No signs, no explanations, just fences, sensors, and silence. Officially, it's a military testing site. Unofficially, it's the most legendary forbidden zone in the world, Area 51. For decades, it's fueled rumors of crashed UFOs, alien autopsies, and reverse-engineered spacecraft. The government denied it existed until 2013. Even now, its exact purpose remains classified. Try to approach, and you'll be stopped by unmarked guards in white trucks. Climb the surrounding hills, and your phone will mysteriously lose signal. In 2019, millions joked about storming Area 51. Only a few showed up, and even they were told to leave immediately. What's behind those walls? Advanced aircraft? Extraterrestrial secrets? Something else entirely? We may never know. But one thing's clear. The more we're kept out, the more we want in. Deep beneath the Arctic permafrost, on a remote Norwegian island, there's a vault. It has no guards, no tourists, and no windows. Just steel, stone, and silence. It's called the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Hidden inside a frozen mountain, it holds more than 1 million samples of seeds, backups for every crop on Earth. Wheat, rice, corn, barley, stored in vacuum-sealed packs waiting. Not for today, not even for tomorrow, but for after. War, plague, climate collapse. When disaster strikes, this is where the world might restart. Only a handful of scientists have keys. Even fewer have entered its deeper chambers. No one lives there. No one works there full-time. It's designed to survive anything. Rising seas, earthquakes, nuclear war. Some call it the Doomsday Vault. Others call it humanity's Plan B. But one thing is certain. If you're seeing it in use, the worst has already happened. There's a room in North Korea you'll never see. Not because it's hidden underground or because it's too remote, but because it doesn't officially exist. It's called Room 39. Tucked inside a government building in Pyongyang, behind layers of bureaucracy and armed secrecy, this office is believed to control billions of dollars. Not for the people, but for the regime. Counterfeit currency, cybercrime, illegal arms deals, gold smuggling, all allegedly tied to this one shadowy department. No journalists, no photos, no confirmation. Even defectors speak of it in whispers, if they speak at all. Room 39 isn't just off limits, it's off record, a place where digital trails vanish and accountability dies. And yet it's said to fund everything from nuclear programs to luxury imports for the elite. In a country where control is everything, Room 39 is the beating heart of the invisible economy. You're not supposed to know it exists, but now you do. Just off the coast of Brazil lies a lush green island that looks like paradise. But step onto its shore, and you've just entered one of the deadliest places on Earth. Welcome to Snake Island, Officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, this island is home to thousands of golden lancehead vipers, one of the most venomous snakes in the world. Their venom can melt flesh. There are no predators, no humans, and no escape. Local legend says a fisherman once landed by accident. Days later, only his boat returned, drifting silently. The Brazilian Navy has banned all entry except for the rare scientific mission. Even then, doctors are required on site. No homes, no roads, just jungle and death in the trees. It's not secrecy that keeps people away, it's survival. Some forbidden places hide behind governments, others behind mountains. This one, it hisses at you from the branches. We like to think the world is open, that with enough time, money, or motivation, anything is accessible. But some places are designed to say no, not because they're out of reach, but because someone or something wants them that way. Some are guarded by laws, some by nature, others by silence. Maybe we're not ready to go there. Maybe we're not supposed to. But forbidden places don't just block us physically. They awaken a deeper curiosity. They whisper, there's more than you're being told. And at Voxorium, we listen to those whispers. If this journey left you with questions, good. That's where truth begins. Subscribe for more hidden stories, lost history, and unanswered what-ifs. Because next time, we're going somewhere that once existed, but was wiped from every map.